Good morning, scholars. It's time for another EL lesson. Today, we're going to be having a science talk and reviewing all the things that we've been learning over the past week or so. Now, I want to start out with our learning target, which is I can write one or more descriptive sentences to show my learning about physical characteristics about what makes a bird a bird. Okay, so I just want you to keep that in mind as we review. Okay, so we've been talking about adjectives and different kinds of adjectives. We know that through doing our Wandering Through the Zoo poem that adjectives are words that describe nouns. Okay, so descriptive words. Okay, and we've talked about the different kinds of adjectives, how some adjectives can have more strength than others. Okay, so I want you to take a look at these words here. And together, we're going to figure out which one has more strength. Now, all of these words are adjectives, but some are stronger than others, okay? So when we look at the word pretty and gorgeous, which one would you say has more strength, is more descriptive, makes our sentence or our description a little more spicy? Gorgeous, that's right. So I'm going to go ahead and circle gorgeous. Great job. Now we have the words strong and mighty. Which one do you think is more descriptive, a stronger adjective? That's right, mighty. Like I said, they're all adjectives, but mighty is stronger than strong. Stronger than strong. Now we have vibrant and colorful. We've heard both these words plenty of times. Which one do you think is stronger? That's right, vibrant. Vibrant adds more strength to colorful. And then we have the words humongous and big. Humongous, very good. So keep that in mind that some adjectives are more descriptive than others. So you can use some of these words when you write your descriptive sentences about your bird of choice and their physical characteristics, okay? So now I want to review the physical characteristics of birds. Think about what makes a bird a bird. Very good. Feathers, wings, beak, and feet. Very good. Okay, so let's review some of the things we learned about beaks, feathers, feet, and wings. Now we know that beaks, they can be used to scoop, crush, build, and obviously to help birds eat. And all of them are not the same. Some are straight, some are curved. Some are small and some are mighty, okay? Now, let's go back to our birds book to review some of the things that we've learned about beaks, okay? Now, for example, we learned about how the eagle, as I said, has a hooked beak, okay? Then we have other animals like an owl, not sure if you can see it, an eagle owl, whose beak is a little smaller, not as hooked. I want you to take a look at the vulture's beak. You can see it. A little smaller, but still has that hooked look. Okay, let's look at some other beaks. We've learned a lot about the mallard duck. Now, does the mallard duck's beak look the same as the eagle's beak? Is it hooked like the eagle's beak? No. The mallard duck's beak is kind of rounded. And it's also a bright yellow orangish color. Okay. Then we also have our flamingo's beak. Look at that beak. That's a crazy beak. Okay. So keep that in mind as you're writing your descriptive sentences and thinking about which bird you want to write about. Okay, now let's go back to feathers. We talked about feathers over the past few weeks as well. We learned that there are 3 different types of feathers. We have long wing feathers, fluffy body feathers, and stiff tail feathers. Let's take a close look at that. And what kind of bird is this? Yep, it's a duck, and we can tell from its beak, and we see its webbed feet. Now, it says birds use long wing feathers to fly. Stiff tail feathers help them change direction in a flight. Something important to remember. The color of a bird's feathers can help it hide against a background. This is called camouflage. Now, we also learned that a peacock, what does it use its feathers for? That's right. The boy peacocks use it to attract a girlfriend. Okay? Now we're going to learn about, well, not learn about, we're going to review feet. Okay? Now we talked about different kinds of feet. For example, the mallard duck's feet are webbed. Let's see if I can show you a picture of that. Again, webbed feet. That means they kind of stick together and they help it become a better swimmer. And then we have other feet like our eagle's feet. And who remembers what the eagle's feet are called? Or any bird of prey, what kind of feet do they have? Yes, they're called talons, okay? And they can use their feet to stomp on their prey and to scoop it up, okay? And hold on to it tight, all right? Now let's come over and talk and look at some of the wings, okay? We know that all birds don't fly, but all birds do have wings, okay? Now just take a close look at some of the wings and the feathers. Look, he's spreading his wings. Look at the feathers on this emu, chicken, duck. Look at the different types and look at the different colors. Okay, now remember we learned that an eagle's wings could be how long? I told you yesterday. 7.5 feet. That's taller than Miss Williams. Very good. Okay, so I want you to keep the different things in mind that we learned about birds. Okay, and for your independent work, you will use a loose sheet of paper to write 1 or 2 descriptive sentences about the physical characteristics unique to the bird you choose, okay? So that means you choose a bird and you're gonna write 1 or 2 descriptive details using those adjectives we've been talking about to describe the physical characteristics of birds. The physical characteristics is what it looks like, what you can see on its body, its face, those type of things, okay? Now, I'll give you an example. If I wanted to choose an eagle, for example, I'm going to think about physical characteristics descriptive, unique to an eagle. So I might say an eagle has mighty wings that stretch out over 7 feet tall. The eagle has very sharp and dangerous talons that can help scoop up its prey. Its beak is hooked and bright yellow. So notice the different kinds of adjectives I was using to describe my eagle, okay? So I want you to choose a bird and you're going to describe that bird's physical characteristics. Be sure to use this video, any other videos that we've done over the past few weeks, and any work that you've drawn and work that you've written down to help you be able to write your descriptive sentences. You have many resources to pull from. I can't wait to see you guys' work.